Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I want to talk about 5 things and 5 advice actually I would follow if I was to start as a mortgage broker today to make sure I succeed, I hit the ground running and I'm actually able to grow that business as being a mortgage broker. So to tell you a bit about myself, my name is Raghav Manchanda. I am the managing broker for 7 Lending. I have been a mortgage broker for almost 7 years now. I've done mortgages in BC, Alberta and Ontario. I'm running my own firm called 7 Lending where we specialize with private lending. So there's a lot I do have to share about this topic. And in this video, I just really wanted to look at myself if I could give advice to my version 7 years ago, what are things I would say that Raghav, these are the things you have to do to make sure you succeed as a mortgage broker. So I talk a lot about fundamentals and I really hope this video helps you. So the number one thing, and this is one of the most important aspects, is I would focus on growing myself. One of the best advice my mentor gave to me early on in my career is your success in business, in life, will never outgrow the level of personal growth. So the first step is you want to make sure you're the right person for success. I know this sounds kind of that like the motivation stuff, but here's what I specifically mean. How is my knowledge? How is my tangible knowledge about real estate, about mortgages, about different kinds of products? How accountable am I as a person? What are my habits like? If I had to make this change, the number one habit I would do is make sure I'm reading every day, I'm listening to podcasts every day, and I have a really good routine for my health. Whether it's running, working out, yoga, whatever you want to do. Because the more accountable you are as a person, the more focused you are and the more you're growing, it will come into every area of success for your life. And mortgage brokering is not different. It is your own business. So as you build these habits and as you build the knowledge, you become better and you end up doing better stuff. I would get a lot into reading self-help books or listening to audios or listening to podcasts. So if I have to give you a specific step, I would read a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, which I think is the Bible on personal relationships. I would read a book called The Go-Giver. I would read The Compound Effect to understand how to grow myself. And then when it comes to the mortgage business, I would read stuff by Dustin Woodhouse, who has the series called Be the Better Broker. It is, I believe, a 4-part series. I would go on YouTube and watch about where is the real estate market heading. I would focus on different niches, different programs, but make sure I'm a great student and I am growing yourself. Okay, do not go out there chasing business unless you have a foundation. Like the higher the building you want to build, the stronger the foundation has to be. So think of your personal growth exactly like that. Number 2 is networking. Now, this is where I see most people make biggest mistakes is in networking. What most people do is they want to go out there, give their business cards and be like, hey, Jack, here's a business card. Give me business, give me business. But that is not the right way to do business. If you really want to build a network, you want to go out there and build relationships. Instead of trying a way to plug who you are, what you do, and trying to get them to give you your phone number or a business, actually ask questions with that person, build those relationships. One of my mentors told me it's like planting seeds. You do what's right for other people, you plant enough seeds and you will get business. But here's the second part. As you are out there building those relationships, you will create friendships, you will learn, you will understand what's right for other people. And this will help you in your overall people skills and so many other relationships as well. Number 3 is authenticity. Okay, and one of the things I learned is people like doing business with people they trust and people they like. And the number one way to do that is actually build authentic relationships and do what's right for people. Now, what people think they have to do is they want to be that extroverted person out there who everyone likes, who everyone's having a drink with. But to be honest, I don't go out there drinking with people to generate business. I haven't done that, I don't do that, and I do get business. The reason is because my relationships are built on authenticity. I want to build great friendships and relationships out there, and people do business with me because they like who I am as a person. I don't try talking about the stuff I don't know much about. So, to give you a personal example, I'm not a big sports fan. So I don't go out there trying to talk about Super Bowl or hockey because I don't know crap about it. But what I do go out there is talk about business, talk about going on trips, talking about food, talk about the best places to eat because that's just who I am. But what happens in the process is I build relationships with people who like similar things, and they want to do more business with me. The other part is I want to do business with people who like me and who trust me, not just because they're giving business to me. I want to have that relationship with them. So the better you become in being you, which sounds kind of counterintuitive, is the more business you will do. So go out there and be yourself. Have fun. If you're goofy, well, maybe scale down, but still be goofy. But be who you are, and that's when you'll attract most people to work with you. Find your tribe that way. Number 4 is actually finding your niche. So I was lucky when I started, I got exposed a lot to private lending. But what I did is when I was trying to be an independent broker, I put all my resources in being the best broker for private mortgages. I did not try advertising, hey, I will do commercial mortgage, I will do AAA mortgage, I will do this mortgage. No, because once you find a niche, once you find what you're good at, what you can be better than most other people, you can do better business there. So don't try to do everything. Be the king in your field or the queen in your field. And that can only happen if you're embracing authenticity and if you're focusing on a niche. There's a famous saying which says, if you chase 2 rabbits, you catch neither one. So chase 1 rabbit and make sure you catch it. Number 5, and probably the most important one out there, is find a great mentor, period. The mentor could be someone in the mortgage industry. The mentor could be a managing broker. The mentor could be a team lead. So in the start, when you're looking for a mortgage brokerage, don't look for the best split. Don't look for who has less cost, who can pay you more. Find the person who you want to duplicate the most. When I look at mentor, I don't just look at their business success or how much money they're making. I actually looked at their personal life. I looked at their family. I looked at their relationships. I looked at their health. Because I was like, if I'm gonna imitate or copy this person and understand their skill sets, do I want to be a person like them 10 years from now? This is probably one of the most important things. Because if you do nothing else right, but if you find a great mentor and if you listen to them, they will guide you on what you need. So hope this video is of value and helps you. And if you have any more questions, feel free to contact me on social media, but make sure you comment or subscribe, and stay tuned for more such videos.